switch and go to the in-car app over here on this iPad. And while I'm doing that,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, sunshine. We need to see you.
Thanks for making this. Nice.
you know, we don't have a chair. Sorry about that.
No, I'm okay.
You missed the Curtis experience.
Oh, yeah.
Intelligent questions all around.
That's same thing.
Nice.
That was an intelligent question.
Okay. One of the things that we would suggest as we're getting ready to get over here is that one of the things I always like to do, I like to put all of my apps for Nissan into one area. That way your customers don't have to see things that they might not need to see on the iPad. And so where we're going right now is we're going to go into the in-car app right here. And in order for the sake of time, I've already logged in so that we can get into the training app. As you guys very well know, when you log in, you just put in your dealer code initially. It'll retain that the first time you put it in. And also you'll need to use your NNA net credentials, which everybody knows their credentials, correct? All right. So I've logged in, and here we have the customer activity tab right here. And this is a tab where it will show you the last 30 days of customers in the app. So we can actually, it defaults to 7 on mine, but you can go all the way back to 30 days, and you can see in the training app we've got 2 customers in there. In addition to that, you can actually see the last activity that they've started. In this case, a client was selected, but you'll also see if there any deliveries that have been completed there, as well as you can actually go up here and click on that, and you can sort by your name. It'll pull your name up, and you can see all the customers that you've entered in the in-car app. So let's see here. What we're going to do next is I'm going to go back and get out of this, and we're going to go and return to the home page. So you can revisit any customer at any time at any point. So if, by example, you started a process and then you had to leave and get started again with them, you can go right back to that section and then click on their name. It'll pick up right where you left off. Okay, I'm back at the home page, and your home page is exactly that Nissan button right there as you click to go back there. Now let's walk through the app and how you can work with a customer. So the first thing I need to tell you about this is there are several ways to search for a customer. You can do this by typing in their phone number. You can do this by clicking on and typing in their email address, or you can merely search for the customer and enter their name. Any of these searches will actually link you to the Nissan National Database, not your dealership's database. The in-car does not link to your DMS or your CRM tool. Only customers who have previously purchased a Nissan or serviced a Nissan at a dealership in the country will appear in the in-car database. So say we're going to add a customer. My favorite way to do this is actually using the barcode and scan the back of the driver's license. Many states today have a barcode on the back of the driver's license, and if you can scan the barcode, the information on the front will populate into the in-car app. As always, you'll need to verify whether the name and address is correct in that case. So I've already scanned my driver's license. I actually scratched it. What I'd like is, can I get a volunteer to give me a driver's license so we can demonstrate how this works? Thank you, sir.
Fast on
I
the
know, I was
draw.
already looking at it. I was like, is mine and now my identity is stolen by all of you.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, kind sir.
Says my phone.
It's on the top.
Actually, when you scan it in, it pulls his name right up there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, And in that case, what you were talking, the barcode button, you don't even have to click it, you just scan it, and it automatically autofocuses and picks up, the camera will pick it up. So, one of the other things I want to point out is that if you have an old iPad 2, the camera does not have the autofocus function on some of them. Actually, I've learned that there's some later version iPad 2s that did have that on it. So if you're on an iPad 2, this may or may not work. If you get the customer who's in the national database, they will be in the system, and so you hit select. But what we found here, as you pointed out, this customer is not in the national database. So what we need to do now is we need to click and create a new profile. And to create a new profile, you just simply add some additional information into the fields that are needed. So as you can see here, it automatically populated the address, their name. Again, you want to just verify that their name and address is correct. What we need to do is enter an email, and I'm just going to make one up here. Okay? And then you're required to enter certain starred fields here. So you need to have two phone numbers in at this point. So we're going to put in a phone number here. And most people today sometimes only have a mobile number. So in that case, you need two numbers. What I would suggest is enter the mobile number in twice and then designate it as their home number. Next thing you do is you come over here and you click the Save button. And now it populates that field, and it shows that we have Mitch in there. Okay. And while I'm right here, that little button there is a pencil that allows you to go back in and correct any information that you needed to correct. If by chance they decided they wanted to have a different email address than the one they just gave you, you can actually go back in and do that. So,